everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of Life After England with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we welcome Chelsea to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in a big clash at the top of the Premier League table. Let's run through the results we've had since we've last been together. So following the draw with Manchester United last time around, a bit of history came as Harry Kane became our top league goal scorer of all time, overtaking Jimmy Greaves' record of 220. He went on to 221. We didn't celebrate it with 3 points though. Jarrod Bowen equalised for West Ham. 222 followed soon after as Harry Kane scored the only goal as we beat Nottingham Forest. He scored in the Carabao Cup as well, as Mohamed Kudus scored the other one. We beat Brentford. Then we drew 0-0 with Newcastle. Not much to write home about on that one. Then we beat Burnley by 3-0. Gakpo with 2, Maddison with another. And then last time around after the international break, we drew 0-0 with Aston Villa. With the North London derby to come in the Carabao Cup as well. Yay. Love playing Arsenal. But in the Premier League, those draws have kind of stalled our progress. We're 4 points off of Liverpool at the moment, and Chelsea have jumped in front of us. We are still unbeaten, but we've got 5 draws and 7 wins now. And yeah, they're getting a little bit too close for comfort, those. So yeah, Chelsea on 28. Arsenal on 24 behind us. Manchester City and Fulham both on 24. Manchester United on 23. Nottingham Forest on 19. 18 for Brighton. Brentford, West Ham and Aston Villa all on 15. Down at the bottom, still 2 sides without a win. Norwich City and Burnley. Wolves are up to 8 points, 2 points behind Bournemouth, who are struggling down at the bottom. So there is no love lost with this one. Chelsea and Tottenham, historically down the years, it doesn't end well for us. Hopefully tonight will be different. So here are the 2 starting lineups as Kinski starts in goal for us. Savinia, Zabani, Van der Ven, Correas, Bergval, Kulusevski, Gray, Kudus, Gakpo with Harry Kane leading the line. As Kubel starts in goal for Chelsea, James, Fofana, Colwill, Cucurella, De Jong, Fernandes, Caicedo, Palmer, Pedro with Kobo leading the line for them. And that Chelsea team is stacked, by the way. Envious a little bit of them. But it's a contrast in styles today. Obviously, both formations exactly the same. Will we come out on top? Ours is a bit more forward-thinking, a bit more aggressive. We've obviously got Kulusevski in midfield. He would normally play on the right wing. Can it come to fruition? I'll be honest, I'm not sure who the Chelsea manager is at the moment. Doesn't look like it's the same one. But there we go. We'll see. I'll check it afterwards. Under the lights in North London. Let's beat Chelsea, shall we? Hopefully. I do not want our first defeat of the season to come at the hands of this mob. Because, yeah, don't like Chelsea. Never have. Can we check before we carry on who the Chelsea manager is? Who is the Chelsea manager? Eddie Howe is the Chelsea manager. Of course he's the Chelsea manager. Left Newcastle. Because that's where we were going to go at Roma. We were going to go to Newcastle and then they picked somebody else. So we ended up with Tottenham. You know, I had that wrestle in my head as well. If you're going to manage in the Premier League, you want to manage your team, don't you? You don't want to manage somebody else's. Yeah. And that was... Yeah, of course he's Eddie Howe. Silly me. Yeah. Can't believe he left Newcastle. Well, I can't believe he left Newcastle in real life as well, to be brutally honest. To go nowhere else as well seemed a bit of a strange move, but anyway, it's Eddie's choice, isn't it? Cucurella picking up the ball. Boo! Don't like Mark Cucurella. One part of the hedge. As the ball is with Kane. Looking for Gakpo. Come on, Cody. A bit of magic from you, please, today. Savannah's got the ball into Gray. Onto Kudus. Into Savannah again. Looking for Kudus once more. Can he take on his man? He can. Can he drill it across the front of the goal? Still going. Still going. Slides it into the net. Mohamed Kudus assists Mohamed Kudus, apparently. Not quite sure that's how it worked. But anyway, he fires this in front. And we lead after 16 minutes. I mean, essentially he does, but it's a roundabout way of describing it. So it comes back off the defenders and then lands at his feet again. So yes, technically he's the next Tottenham player to touch the ball after he was the last. But yeah, it's Mohamed Kudus' goal, and that's all we need to know. I've seen many bizarre things in this game this year. That's got to be up there. Hey, thank you, Reese. Playing it to absolutely nobody. And if we beat them tonight, we go back above them in the table. Everyone is playing in the Premier League tonight, so it's a big week in the Premier League. It's very rare that we all play at the same time. As Kudus goes down under Cucurella's challenge. Book him. Book him. Sam Barrett not telling you how to referee a game again. But yeah. Oh, his final warning. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'd love to see him get sent off. I genuinely can't. I don't know why. Perhaps it's because he's a Chelsea player. But he was at Brighton, he was a bit of a twat, wasn't he? So, and Kudus has just given him one back. It's going to be an interesting battle between those two. Now, if you book Kudus, I'm not going to be very happy. Both similar challenges. And there is a throw for Correas to take. In towards Kulusevski. Just about keeps it alive. Cody Gakpo might get the shot away. Does. Kulusevski picks it up. Looking for a bit of support. And doesn't get it. Cole Palmer will try and bring it away. But Kudus, the two gingers, after one another there. As the ball is picked up by Cucurella. Boo! Looking for João Pedro. Zabari's with him. Nice challenge. Absolutely well executed. And Kudus is looking for the ball to Kane. Colwell's with him. And Kane takes the foul. Now, hey, thank you. Bit of consistency. I don't mind that. As we have almost reached half time with very little happening. Has to be said. Lucas Bergval's got the ball. Into Kulusevski. In towards Gakpo. Trying to get away. Will he get a shot away? He does! And it's 2-0. Right on half time. Now, no assist is given for that, despite it taking another deflection. But there we are. It lands back at the feet of Cody Gakpo. He doesn't make a mistake the second time. And he gives us a 2-goal lead going into half-time. Wesley Fofana. All right, it's more of a challenge, that one, isn't it? Rather than deflecting it back to Gakpo. He makes no mistake. Kubel, no chance at all. Fernandez. Half-time. 2-0. Applause coming from me, as it will be from the stands. At the moment, Liverpool are drawing with Nottingham Forest, so we will go 2 points behind them at this point in time. I can already see that they're making changes at the break. We are just going to say first half, absolutely, let's go and finish the job. Frankie de Jong goes, as does Scott McTominay. Again, another thing that's broken. So Scott McTominay and Sancho are on at half-time for Chelsea. So the ball is with Correas. Van der Ven. Will it be too early for Olays? Probably. I'd be sitting there going, no, no. As the ball is with Kulusevski. Plays it through Kane, probably offside. Yeah. Obviously, we've got a busy December coming down the track as well. Xavi's equalised for Man City. Newcastle are 3-1 up. Everton are 2-0 up. Blimey, I feel like Simon Thomas. Scott McTominay trying to drive through the field. Oh, can't beat him. If you can't beat him, see him out of play. There we go. Mickey van der Ven clearing his lines, but Chelsea picking the ball up again with Caicedo trying to play the ball through, and it's in. Cole Palmer. Okay. Maybe Kinski should do better. Again, that conundrum that I've got in January. Do we go and find a goalkeeper? It rears its head again. I mean, it's a fast shot. It's at his near post. He probably should do better. It's just whether he's got time to get down to it or not is my question. And that's why the Olays don't happen early at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Things like that will happen and make everybody nervous. Right, Cucurella not in the book again, by the way, for upending Kudus. Keep an eye on that. Bergval with the ball through to Kane. Looking for Kudus. Looking for Gakpo. Looking for goal. No, offside flag goes up. Just watch your line, please. As the ball is picked up by Caicedo. Chelsea starting to win the midfield battle, so we might have to make some changes in the middle of the park. But Sancho's got the ball. Trying to get beyond Savannah. Does so. Oh, ball across the penalty area. No one touched it. Fernandez into Cole Palmer. Drives it low. Kinski saves it this time. Right, we are going to make some changes in the middle of the park. Because we're starting to lose the war. So, Papsar's going to come on. Alex Scott's going to come on. And we'll leave Kulu out there for now. I think that's a sensible thing to do. Get some fresh legs on. React before Chelsea grab a second, I think is the key thing to do at that point. Not seen much of Kane with a goal scoring opportunity. Started the season on fire. Yeah, he's 35. I've got to think about that. I've got to remember that as well. He's played near enough every minute. Maybe Jonathan David will take over a little bit more as we enter the Christmas period. Cucurella going off. Rico Lewis coming on at left back, and Nicholas Jackson going down the centre. We might make a change ourselves up top. It will probably be Mr. Kane to go off at this point, and we'll bring on David, and then we will look at the wing positions, or do we bring on James Maddison? Kudu for Maddison seems like a sensible thing to do, and we're going to do that. So that leaves us with one sub, if my maths is correct, with 25 minutes to play. The game of chess has begun between myself and Eddie Howe. Scott McTominay's got the ball into Palmer, trying to get Rion Correas. Too easy. Go back at him. Oh, it's in. Nicholas Jackson. Maybe the offside flag might save us, but I don't think it will. We will see if those Chelsea players start trotting back to the centre circle. That's normally an indicator of bad things to come. And it is bad things to come. It's 2-2. Correas letting Palmer down the side too easily. Yeah, I thought he was onside. Why are you so deep? You're playing him on. You're getting back on the goal line. You don't need to. You need to try and stop the man. 20 odd minutes to go, probably. And Savari's got the ball. In towards Scott. Round the corner for Kudus. Trying to come inside. Leaves. Rico Lewis behind. Looks for Cody Gakpo. On the volley. Oh, say. Oh, hang on. Keeper didn't have it. And Kudus with the shot. Oh, he turns it round the post this time. I think there's another goal in this, you know. It's been a very, very good watch. As it's been two teams that are slugging it out here. Fofana looking for the crossfield ball. No, plays it into Caicedo. That's it. Pressure. Fernandez looking for the ball into Palmer. Do a better job. He's left him behind again. Mickey van der Ven coming across. Kinski punches it away. And Correas whacks it down the field. Got to keep hold of it. David does well. Is anybody going to take it by the scruff of the neck and win the game? Chelsea corner. Cole Palmer with the ball into the penalty area. Are we going to win the header? We're not. Oh, and it goes just wide from McTominay. That was close. Kinski with the ball out. Looking for David. Can he win the header? No. Doesn't challenge for it. Scott wins the second header. Probably should have taken it down. Decision making at the moment, little bit sketchy. Caicedo around the corner for McTominay. Onto Palmer. Cody Gakpo coming back. I mean, it's better than watching him turn and take on Correas at that point. Enzo Fernandez picking it up into Colwell. Lewis again. Ball into the penalty area. Can we win the header? McTominay wins it, but he heads it over the bar. I don't know what to do. I've got one more change to make. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we're going to take off Correas at this point and send on Destiny. On towards Kudus again. So just keep the possession, I think now. We can craft another chance. Let's do it. But it's been Chelsea's half. Ours was definitely the first. Theirs is definitely the second. And are we going to cancel each other out? So Dogi's got the ball. In towards Van der Ven. Destiny again. Should have somebody showing for him in front of him. Scott is that man. Looking for the ball wide for Kudus. Take him on. He's on a yellow card. I know you are as well. But he's more likely to foul you if you've got the ball, right? Van der Ven with it. Trying to find a gap. Probing. Trying to pick out a pass. Gakpo, will he get it? He will get it. Oh, good shot, good save. Maybe should have tried to find a teammate. Well, the shot was there to be had. And time is running out. What do we reckon? 5 added minutes probably. Nicholas Jackson flicks it on. Kinski, I'd pick it up if I were you. Oof. Van de Ven with the ball. Head towards Gakpo. On to Destiny. Looking for the return pass. Nice ball. Oh, Gakpo's down. Oh, shit. We're going to finish the game with 10. Are you going to put it out, Trevor? No, they're not going to put it out. Enzo Fernandez not going to put it out. He's definitely not going to put it out. Someone put it out of play, for goodness sake. Palmer. Boo! Nicholas Jackson in behind. Kinski gets there first. And he's got to go out of play now. Should have gone out of play already. The referee, he's not there to stop the game. I know that. Head injury. Completely understand that. 6 minutes of added time. But it's going to be 10-man Tottenham for the added time period. Because there ain't no magic sponge that's going to get a red injury back. Right, what's he done? Foot injury. That's not going to be the worst injury in the world. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to ask James Maddison to go and play there. And then put you into there. I think that works better. Helps Destiny. James has probably not got the pace up and down the left for stoppage time. And then we just see where we go. But we are going to have more than the 6 minutes that went up. Probably. So Liverpool have got a fourth. So we're not helping either of us today. Liverpool going to be off into the distance. And we have seen out stoppage time. At 2-0 up though, I'm disappointed. But given how well Chelsea have played the second half, you can't fault them. They've been the better side. We haven't had a response to it. And hopefully Sam Barrett is going to bring this classic to a close. And he does. 2-2 the final score. As I said, does neither side any favours, really. Liverpool will be off into the distance come the end of the night. And we drop behind Arsenal as a result. So the scores on the doors this midweek are as follows. Bournemouth beat Aston Villa by 2-1. Crystal Palace and Everton drew 2-2. Brentford beat Fulham. Ipswich beat Manchester City. Big result for Ipswich. Liverpool extending their lead at the top by beating Nottingham Forest. Manchester United beat Burnley. Newcastle hammered Brighton 5-1. There's our 2-2 draw with Chelsea. Arsenal beat West Ham by 3-0. And Wolves and Norwich drew 1-1. So the gap to us from the top of the table grows to 6. Still unbeaten, but yep, those draws keep on rising. Liverpool on 33, Chelsea on 29. Arsenal jump in front of us by 1 goal, by the way. On to 27. Manchester United close the gap. But it's a big night for Arsenal, really, jumping into those Champions League places. Down at the bottom, still nothing for Burnley and Norwich in the win column as we move to match day 14. So December, or end of November into December, is our busiest month and, quite frankly, our toughest month. So obviously drawing with Chelsea today, Man City away, then we take on Brentford, then we've got the Carabao Cup quarter-final at the Emirates. We will come back, though, for the game with Liverpool. If they aren't going to drop points against other teams, well, they're going to have to drop points against you, aren't they? That is the plan. Anyway, as we welcome them to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next time around with the North London Derby right before Christmas as well. Yeah, December, other than Norwich and Fulham, is looking very dicey indeed. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.